Morning. Auto addicts. Hello YouTubers. Today I've remembered my axle stands. So let's get this chassis done. Right, wheels off this side. Let's get my wire brushes out. So, might as well start back here. Unfortunately, I left my face mask, the paper mask things in the other car, and there's a road closure, so it's not a case of just nipping back. But hey ho, I've got my face mask. Well, you get the idea. You don't want to spend ages watching me do this, but you get the idea anyway. Go over the side of the chassis, then we'll get rust treating. So, see what this rust stuff is like. I thought there'd be a bit more of a... Right, let's go and get a brush. What do I have done while I'm waiting for the rust treatment to dry is this bit of old paint. I've just gone over with some slightly harsher compound, and that seems to be bringing that up not too bad. It is making this line more visible, but again, once some polish is on, that will disappear. But yeah, I think once that's had a good T-cut all over and a good polish, that won't be too bad a repair for a bit of a rust job. But yes, in the meantime, just waiting for this rust treatment to dry. I might go over it again, I might not, we'll see what it's like when it's dried. And then I can underseal it all. So, with the rust colour dry, it's time for the undercoat. I've covered up the brake discs, so let's get going. Suppose I ought to read the instructions. So, I guess we're about to shaky. Oh dear. Well, that's one side done. You can see all along there. All along the sill. And in there. So I was going to let that tack off momentarily. I'll put the wheels back on this side and get the other side done. Cool, it's a horrible job, but it's worth doing. Definitely worth doing. So there we go. Ooh, we've got both sides done, trailing arms done. The trailing arm pockets on this is actually in remarkable condition, which is what prompted me to do this. Usually these are all rotted out. This is fine, and actually the chassis in general looks very good. I can't feel any rust in where there's a gusset in strengthening gusset on the other side there. I can't find any rust there, so it all seems good, and hopefully this will keep it that way. So just again let this tack off, put the wheels back on, obviously just spray the bits where the jacks were on both sides, and I just need to give the rad support another coat, and then I'm done for the day. And just the last bit for the day, torque up the wheel nuts. All the painting's done, just this last wheel, and yeah, let's just do this. So, is everything torqued up? Oh, time to go home, I think. So there we go. It's away. I'm filthy, I'm knackered, I'm too old and fat to be crawling around on the ground underneath cars, but it's done. I don't get this dirty when I'm being paid, Christ. Anyway, chassis all painted, rear is all painted, valve covers are back on, So I just have the sill covers left to lacquer. I have the lacquer at home, and I've finally given in and bought some more cellulose thinners because I'm bugging if I can find her. So that'll be a job for another day. Bath time. So not so much interesting going on today, but what I will do, I think, is give these a wipe down with some thinners. Sorry, give them a polish rather. Then give them a wipe down with some thinners. And then a bit of lacquer. And see how this goes. Right, well I've given them a polish with this stuff, and I've cleaned them all down with this stuff, and now we just had our first close coat. Oh, Christ's sake! First coat of lacquer. So here we go. I've almost killed myself trying to use my kitchen as a spray booth, but with a very poor little extractor fan and a window open. I did have a couple of masks that I'd borrowed from or been given from the person that polished these, but anyway, I'm not dead. My floor's a little bit sticky where I've sort of semi-lacquered the floor, but you know, I'll sort that out. But it's got 3 good coats on, and while it is basically dry, I think I'm going to leave it here for at least tomorrow, possibly even the day after. Just really let it harden off. I was in 2 minds about whether I was going to need to flat them back and polish them with, you know, with a sandpaper. When it went on, it looked like it had gone really smooth, but there are, don't know if you can really see in the light, there are a couple, yeah, you can just start to see, there we go, where so it's not quite as smooth as I'd like. And while these are on the bottom of the car, you know, obviously these are under the doors and whatever else, so I don't think it's anyone really going to be able to see it. I have made a point of just making it a bit thicker towards the bottom of this, just because obviously that's at the bottom of the car, so that's where all the stones and debris will hit. But I think I've got some 2000 or 3000 wet and dry here, so I think in a couple of days when this has really had a chance to harden off, I might just lightly go over it and just get the worst of the orange peel, or the sort, you know, the fluctuations of the surface off, and then I'm gonna go all out. And this is hard for me. I'm gonna spend some more money, and I'm gonna put some new screws in, rather than I was just gonna paint the old rusty ones black. But no, I'm gonna get some new ones. Really pushing the boat out. But I think that's it for today's one. So yeah, and there we go. You can see in my background there the calendar with all the car shows that have now been cancelled written on it. But yeah, so that's me done for today. Usual thing. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want to do. Ooh, zoom out. Otherwise you're looking at me grey bits. They're not grey, it's where the sun's hitting it from the wind. Yeah, anyway. See you in a future video. Ta-da!